go ahead and first boot the L70 Dual. You see the beautiful LG logo here. This guy is powered by Android 4.4.2 KitKat, and then you have the LG UI version 3 on top. It takes about half a minute to boot up completely. And then you have your first screen where you can select your language here. Now, one of the very important feature for a mid-range device like this in Indian market is to have the localization, the Indic languages in place. Now, it has enough of those. You have Marathi, Hindi, Bangla, Gujarati, and some other South Indian languages as well. Very nice. And then you have your accessibility features, emergency call. Just press next and you'll come. You can choose your mobile network or a Wi-Fi. And then next, if you have a Google account, now you're gonna say no right now. You can always set this account later. And then this, you can have your name here. Then the knock code feature, which is one of the main security features that comes with LG smartphones these days. That's only available with the L70, L90. I'm talking about the L series of devices, but then LG promises that this security feature would be extended to almost all the L series of devices. Now let's go ahead and set our knock code first. And this is a perfect time for even you to learn the knock code feature. Now I'm gonna tap on this 4 squares, and it should be a maximum of 8 tap and a minimum of 2 taps. The more you tap, the more the security increases. Now for example, 3 tap here, 2 tap, that's 5, 2 tap, that's 7, single tap. Yeah, so 8 tap. I'm gonna continue, and then 3 tap, 2 tap, 2 tap, and then 1 tap. I'm gonna confirm. Yeah. Now, if the knock code is forgotten, you can always have your backup pins. So that's perfectly fine. So I can have let's say 1, 2, 3, 4 for example, and then you can check out this and then continue. 1, 2, 3, 4 is the backup pin, and your lock screen changes. You see, you can also have your smart forward feature that comes with the dual standby phone, where if you're on call in any of the SIM and a call comes to the second SIM, then what happens is that call from the second SIM gets forwarded to the one that you're on call, and you would see that call on the from the other SIM as the call waiting. I'm gonna set those up later. That's my phone name, and yeah, so I'm gonna just agree to the agreement that LG sends me. We suggest you read all those. Yeah, understand, and I agree, but for the sake of this review I'm not gonna read. I generally make sure I read all those, although they seem quite boring, but then they are very, very important and related to how you use this phone. Now let's go ahead and show you how the knock code works. Yeah, you see that's I'm on the lock screen, and it says tap knock code sequence to unlock. You have a border inside which you want to tap the code off. So the best thing about the knock code is that it works even when your phone is in the sleep mode, unlike the fingerprint scanner where you actually have to wake the phone up, like for example in the case of an S5, and then you'll have to swipe your finger for the fingerprint scanner to be able to recognize your finger. But not the same with the knock code. Now I have my knock code ready, my phone is in the sleep mode. See what happens. And there you see the screen wakes up. And it does not restrict my knock code sequence to be tapped at a particular area of the screen. I can tap anywhere, and just the sequence needs to be correct. There you see, it wakes up. So it's very, very convenient, but at the same time it's one of the most secured process, or at least that's what LG promises you.